All right, LAPD is flying over again. Group stalking. Flying right over my apartment. This is openly engaging in terrorism, and this is what the state of California is going to be prosecuted for. This is an ongoing obsession. This is the identification of a stalker, and it's actually the government. The government that is the obsessed stalker, the government that is the sex offender, the government that is the psychopath. All right. And the government is everybody that's living all around. All 59 units represent the state, and they're all going to federal prison for all of this documentation, all this evidence that I continue to capture. That's called crossing path. Ledesma is going to federal prison. Ledesma is also a violent sex offender who's engaging in terrorism in concert with LAPD. And Ledesma was documented engaging in what is an assault and battery as an entity engaged in federal group stalking and monitoring. All right. It is currently Ledesma, as in Yolanda Ledesma, and I believe her husband or her move-in partner. I don't know their marital status, but they live in 1816 apartment number 1. Many times engineer light moves all across their apartment and their front door while demons are pacing on and off of this property. And they're monitoring together while those demons cross over their apartment with that engineer light. It is currently 7:05 p.m. The entity flying over as I create an Apple account using a different email address. Again, as soon as I do that, the entity is monitoring what's going on my phone. So this is, understand, the criminal elements monitoring, the 3 that I have pointed out: light, activity, and relevant positioning. This is occurring in activity, meaning audible activity, visible activity, sensational activity, light activity, while you are also crossing path in relevant position to the one whom is targeted, to the targeted individual, which is group stalking. It's demonic activity. Demons that are moving all around you, maintaining presence all around you at all times. They do so in engineered light. They also do so with regard to whatever you're doing on a communication device on the internet. And they engage in those elements while I'm in operation of my communication device. And this is serving for what is federal stalking. Again, while the entity is doing that, it's an ongoing admission with regard to the federal housing policies that the Los Angeles Police Department is engaged in criminally violating. And this is another grounds for the federal government to prosecute the state. It is currently 7:06 p.m. P.O.C.